Hey, welcome to Moyna Bass Fishes. Today we're going to talk about two things. We're going to talk about day one at Pickwick, and then also this week I am dedicating all my videos to my dad and this tournament to my dad. So as part of that dedication, I'm going to include a story about my dad, or maybe a lesson that he taught me or something to that effect. So today it is a story, and this has to do with a bass club tournament back in like 1985, I'm guessing. My dad started a BASS affiliated club back, it must have been the late 70s. And anyways, so he was in that club. I joined the club. Eventually, when I got 18, I joined it. So anyways, our club is fishing. It's a fall tournament on a lake called Big Carnelian Lake in Minnesota. Big Carnelian is really not big at all. It's kind of a smaller lake, but for 10 boats or whatever we had, we kind of averaged about 10 boats for each one of our club tournaments. So it was all right for that. So anyways, it was a fall tournament, and I remember the fishing was really tough. I mean, I didn't know how to catch fish anyways back then. so every tournament was really tough, actually. So anyhow, it comes time to the weigh-in. I've got like 3 fish or maybe 4. I can't remember. Nobody's got much of anything. And as it turns out, so my dad's, it ends up being my dad's turn to weigh his fish. and and he's a competitive guy. I mean, competitive. It doesn't. I mean, he played football. He coached football, coached baseball, coached basketball. He played basketball, played baseball. He's competitive, whether it was sports, Monopoly, fishing, whatever. He was there to win. So he's weighing his fish, and he has like a decent catch. I mean, he has a good catch for that. I mean, nobody had a good catch, but he had like the catch for the club. However, the judges, whoever the judges were, decided my dad had a short fish. So it was a 12-inch minimum size for that tournament, and they decided he had a short fish. And oh my God, was my dad pissed. He was not happy about it. He disagreed, just like any referee that threw a flag on his football team. He disagreed. So here he was not happy about having a short fish, and I mean, he was just steaming. And the whole rest of the weigh-in, he couldn't, he just was fixated on that, loaded up his boat, and I'm with him. I got to ride back. I'm living with him still. I'm probably like 19, maybe 20, and I got to ride home with him back to New Brighton. It's about a 35-minute drive maybe from where we're at. So anyways, so so we load up and we're driving back. He's not saying a thing. He is just tone silent for the first half of the drive, for the first 15, 20 minutes. And then then finally he looks at me and he's like, what did he say? He said something like, who the hell won this tournament anyways? something like that. And I'm not, I was just like, oh my God, Dad. I mean, I'm just thinking in my mind now, what do I do? But I'm like, okay. So I tell him who won it. Dad, I won this thing. and there's nothing more than he wants to see is for his 2 kids to succeed at whatever they do. So whenever I win a tournament or do well in a tournament, man, he has been just 100% behind me. And to, for me to tell him that I won the tournament, that he felt like he won, it really, he didn't say another word the rest of all the way back again. But I think now, instead of being all pissed off and mad at at the whole thing, I think now he was maybe just feeling a little bit stupid for putting on such a show. And when his own son ended up winning the tournament instead of him. So he, anyways, I'll never forget that one. Dad, I did. So, anyhow, all right, let's get on with Pickwick here. Day one practice is in the books. I did not catch any big fish. I caught a fair number of fish, lots of short fish. Caught, maybe 9 or 10 keeper fish, but no big ones. No big ones. I tried fishing for some bedding fish. Tried looking for them. It's hard to see in the murky water here. I did see a couple, but not many at all. And I think the water's kind of has risen like a foot and a half. So any fish that were bedded, are now they're even deeper, so you're not going to see them. So the only thing you're going to see now is a fish that moves up on a brand new on a bed. That's probably all you're going to see at this point, unless if the water drops, which it might. We'll see. So anyways, I never caught a keeper smallie. Everything I caught were the largemouths. I don't want to give away too much here, so I'm going to keep things tight-lipped. But the question is tomorrow. Now for tomorrow, the second day, we get 2 days to practice. Do I expand on the pattern that I've got working? Because I do have something that works. And so do I want to expand on that? Or do I want and kind of just work the same area of the lake? Or do I want, I did not catch any big fish. I caught keepers, but no big ones. And with what I caught is not going to win this tournament. Or do I want to pick a different section of the lake and maybe try some other things? But you know what? I really don't feel like I want to do that. I feel like I want to expand on what I'm doing. I want to cover as much. To me, what I'm doing, it just seems right. I did not get into the big ones. But I did, I had, a couple 3-pounders. So, another, if I hit the right area where they're really in there good, maybe I will get some bigger fish. So I'm going to work the same part of the lake, but just, hitting new water in the same part of the lake. So just kind of expanding my area and just continue to learn. And go that route. Yeah, I don't think I want to just uproot everything and go try a completely different stuff in another whole different section of lake. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just dig in where I'm at and just keep moving. Just keep moving into fresh water. But by the end of tomorrow, I'll have one whole area of the lake that I've dialed in for what I'm trying to do. So I feel good about that. And who knows? I might get into them. Or the fish might move. The big fish might move into where I'm fishing. I don't know. We'll see. But that's. I think that's what I need to do. It was cold today. It was overcast most of the day, and then it got sunny. Boy, when that sun came out, the fish got biting. They started biting really good for about an hour. And then after that, the bite got tough again. But when that sun first hit the scene, they were biting really good. So, anyways, yeah, it was chilly. I got long underwear on, 2 sweatshirts, pants, and then rain gear, bibs and top. That was just kind of chilly. Anyhow, that's all I got to say for Pickwick Day 1. Over.